Well, we're back out in the clinic, and we're going to be opening up some different stuff. Some stuff that we haven't opened up ever, some stuff that we haven't opened up in a little bit, and then one of our favorite sets. So, went to the shop, found this mystery box. One of the other guys picked up the other couple, and I grabbed this last one. Got some Destined Rivals, as you all know. Love Destined Rivals. And got some Paldean Fates. But in other news, one of my buddies talked to me the other day about this new set. Or sorry, not this new set. But it's just like this card show that's been here in town for not that long. And, well, I needed this one for Destined Rivals. That completes all of my super rares from Destined Rivals. And then I picked up these two Tinas because everybody loves Tina. It's time for Tina. We have a good time with Tina. And yeah, I'm a sucker for Tinas. I kind of collect them. Mimikyu is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I really, really like this card a lot. It's a promo card. I don't remember exactly which set, but yeah, Paldean Fates promo, ETB, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but 99% sure that's it. Gardevoir, this is from the Sword and Shield era. I just really like that card. It was $2. It's in pretty decent condition. I'm not saying I'm going to send it in for grading. I just thought it was a cool card and I'd like to keep it. This Eevee, I believe this came from a sticker pack. But yeah, as you can tell there, 2025 Pokemon Day. I don't really know that much about this card, but you know, everybody loves some of these are going to be long-term hold-on-to cards, like this one specifically. Depending on the condition of it, I may consider sending it in for grading, just because, like, yeah, I mean, it's very off-centered, but you know, I don't know, something like that could actually be worth a bit of money there, you know, later on. Maybe it's good investment. I don't really know. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I'm just an idiot for doing it. But actually, let me know. What do you think? Should I actually do more of these kind of things where I'd buy like a few $2 cards and maybe they'll be worth something eventually later on down the line? Or am I just wasting $2 at a time? But yeah, this one, I just like this one. I like Dusknoir. He's a really cool Pokemon. And I really like trainer artworks. Trainer gallery cards are awesome. This one's much older. This one's 2016. I think this one was from X and Y. But yeah, it's just a really cool promo card. I believe it came from a tin. And even though this one's labeled at lightly played, it kind of looks a little bit on the more near mint side than lightly played, but I don't know, maybe I'll get it out of there one of these days and I'll just check it out. This Jinx is because this is the final card that I needed for 151. I know I've said that probably a couple times, but every time that I go back in there, I seem to be missing one more card. And then you get this Miltank right here. I love this card from Crown Zenith. My wife and I absolutely love this card. When I was walking back out to the car, I was like, she's gonna love this one. This is just such a cool card. And Houndoom, just another really cool set. Or sorry, another really cool card. I think that's Brilliant Stars, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, maybe it's Brilliant. Either way, it's just a really cool card. But I know what you guys are here for. You're here for some Paldean Fates. Yeah, I'm going to save that mystery box for last. Just because I'm pumped. And maybe it's the best for last kind of situation. I don't know. But either way, Paldean Fates. Oh, Armando, if you're watching, these 3 packs of Paldean Fates are the 3 packs that you gave me earlier today. Mabostiff, Swoobat, Mabostiff again. Boom. Paldean Fates number 1, knocked out. Hoping for that Bubble Mew or the shiny Charizard. You know, that shiny Charizard is like nearly $200, and the Bubble Mew is a pretty penny as well. I do not know. I think it's somewhere around 300 right now. But oh, Tandemaus, lovely. And another Tandemaus right behind it. Wow, the odds of that. That's, I mean, goodness, that is a really cool card. It's like, I believe they're linked together, not like they're linked together like they're tethered. I believe they're actually physically linked together. Oh, wait, we can figure out here. It doesn't appear that in this one they're actually linked together. It looks like they're just tethered. Or sorry, they're separate on that one. But yeah, let's get that Bubble Mew. And the 3 packs that you gave me earlier. Oh, that'd be fun. I would feel a little bad about that. But the other day, one of my guys in the group was saying that he sold... Oh goodness, I want to say it was Paldean Fates. He sold it to somebody else, and they ended up pulling the Bubble Mew out of it. So yeah, we all felt kind of bad about that. Yeah, what a kick in the chops. Curlia, Chinchou, into Annihilate. Tandem Mouse is super cool though. All right, Destined Rivals. This one we got through. So, for those of you that do not know about Deep Pocket Monster, he's got a couple channels. Should I open it? Should I keep it sealed? That's one of them. And then the other one is just Deep Pocket Monster. But he's on Whatnot as well for, like, you know, sometimes he'll sell product. But the product is fulfilled by PokeCourt. And that's where this came from. This came from New York, because that's where PokeCourt is out of. So, yeah, maybe, you know, this being an out-of-state product, maybe we'll get something pretty awesome. But I don't know. All right, Modropon, Electabuzz, into a Stevens Metagross EX. I will be moderately bummed if we pull the Lapras versus some other stuff, just because a couple weeks ago I went to that card show, I saw the Lapras, I needed it for my set, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that Lapras just because, like, the odds of me pulling it at that point, because I've already opened up like nearly 400 packs of Destined. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that. We're gonna buy that Lapras. And then on the very next stream, I pulled 2 Laprases. Like, I think within like 10 packs of each other, I pulled 2 Laprases. And I'm not gonna complain about that. But yeah, okay, look, ooh, what do we have? Maybe Zacian? Zamazenta? Is it Zamazenta or Zacian? Either way, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1! Zamazenta, nice! I haven't pulled this in a very long time. And this is certainly one of the coolest artworks from Destined Rivals. Like, it's not a chase card at all, mostly because it's not an SIR. But my goodness, is that a really cool card. Where did I put that? There we go. Trying to keep all my sets over here off to the side kind of together. Just because, you know, it makes it easier on cleanup. Because what I try to do is keep everything in organized fashion. So that way, if I'm ever like giving some of these reverse hollows away to some of the guys or girls, it's really easy to keep track of it if I can actually kind of keep everything separate. Watchtower and a Wobbuffet. Ugh. Sweet. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's new. Haven't really opened up a lot of black and white. I did the other day. I got more tattoo ink work done over at the parlor that's not too far from my house. But yeah, I had to take a lot of breaks because I was hurting. Like, my goodness, elbow, pretty much any time that we're shading and you're doing stuff on like the bone or the underarm, it hurts. Like, it hurts quite a bit. So I did feel a little bit bad at how many breaks that we ended up taking, but at the same time, like, you know, I can only take so much. Yeah, if you want to call me a little wuss, go for it. But yeah, it is a little bit uncomfortable. It's pretty uncomfortable getting that stuff done. But either way, it's coming along really well, and mad kudos and props to the gentleman that's doing it. So I do really appreciate, you know, setting some of the stuff aside so, you know, we could stay a little bit later and, you know, get that, you know, tattoo and ink work all taken care of. I did, towards the end of the session yesterday, I had a white flare box ETB, and some of the guys and I opened it up. We're just kind of like having a good time. I was really just wanting to take my mind off of it because it freaking hurts. Dondozo EX, And, you know, when the pain is going, I'll try to do those like mental bits to, you know, try to pull me through. Last but not least, we've got this box. This very cool mystery box. We don't open up a lot of mystery boxes on the channel, but today we're gonna open one. This is actually one of the bigger mystery boxes that I've opened. And okay, there we go. Oh, looks like we got a Scarlet Violet base, and it says 5 booster packs, chase pack seeded 1 to 10. So in every 10 of these boxes, supposedly you should get 1. Each box includes 5 booster packs. And yeah, so I don't really know what the odds are of getting something like X and Y Phantom Forces, but I mean, you know, honestly, I've never opened up this box. I have no idea what to expect. Okay, so yeah, box is empty, nothing else left in there. So we got 5 packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right, we're gonna start off with some Scarlet Violet base set again. Paradox Rift, and Obsidian Flames. Oh. Well, to Sean, if you're watching, I hope you got something better than that, because, ouch. Oh well. Obsidian Flames it is. Mystery packs, at least they have, like, the estimated statistic. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll have to chat more about that kind of stuff to check and see about what. Has anybody ever gotten anything out of one of those mystery boxes that was better than what we just got here? Because if so, let me know, because that's nothing amazing. And mystery boxes are a little bit on the weird side to me when it comes to some purchases. Just because, like, you know, you don't know if they've been weighed, if that's even something that can be done with some of these packs, or if people have done, I don't even know, like maybe they've opened it, resealed it. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But you should always be a little bit cautious about mystery packs like that, you know, that aren't from like a reputable company or whatever you want to call it, because I don't exactly know who it was that, you know, like who the people were that did that one. All right, Galvantula into a Mewtwo EX. It's a nice textured Mewtwo EX from Paradox Rift. Still in the hunt for that Groudon from Paradox Rift. No idea if we will ever see that card, but sorry, no idea if we'll ever see that card come through here. Like, it's the #1 card from Paradox Rift, but my goodness, is it not worth as much as it was? Like, I think when I first sold my Altaria, it was worth then what the Groudon is worth now, and the Groudon at that time was double what that Altaria was. So I sold that Altaria at, whoa, what do we have there? Boom, Brute Bonnet. Illustration rare Brute Bonnet. That is a, you know, I pulled this card probably 3 times now. It's actually a pretty cool little card. Definitely some chaos happening there. There's a lot going on in this card. Wow. Some trippy mushroom LSD stuff going on here. Curious who came up with the artwork on that one. And are you okay today? But actually, that was a pretty cool little pull. So maybe they aren't weighing them. Because I feel like illustration rares, just because of their hollowing, like that hollow bit, I imagine that would weigh more than just a basic card like this. I don't know what the exact weight difference is, but I'm sure it's in like the tenths of a gram, or the hundredths of a gram. Klefki from Scarlet Violet base set. Let's see. Boom, last pack. Just got to keep making sure that I'm recording, because the amount of times that I've like been shooting a video and turns out I wasn't recording, it's a painful amount of times. All right, we're starting out with the Poke Gear. Floette, Palmy, Smoliv, Wugtrio, Judge, Sharkadet, Quackaball into a Gardevoir EX. Fun little final pull from the last pack magic. Oh boy. Yeah. Interesting day. Definitely. But as always, you know, thank you very much for stopping by. Be sure to keep your notifications on so you guys can keep getting all these nice little fun videos. And we are going to be doing a little bit more stuff opening when it comes to streaming, as opposed to like all these shorter videos. So hopefully we can, you know, kind of keep it up on the road to 151. That's it. I got nothing else for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.